Right now it's -1. So 2 days ago it was 16 degrees, yeah. I'm still shocked days later. I keep going on about it and bragging about it to my friends. It's like, why the hell is it -1 now when it was 16 degrees 2 days ago? We could sunbathe 2 days ago. We in the dark for now. Nobody's joined yet, which is unusual. What's going on? My streams are slacking lately, I'll be honest. Not being very consistent lately. A few months ago, the streams was bang on the dot. Every morning, 11, for like 2 hours. But we've been all over the place lately. So dark, so dark. Maybe that's why nobody's tuned in yet, because all you can see is pitch black. At the moment, it's just a blank screen. But what's everybody's Saturday night saying? If you're tuning after the stream, what did you do on Saturday night? Saturday night's booming right now. But it's not literally booming, but people are walking about, surprisingly. In the hood as well. So like everybody's chilling. Right, we'll hopefully get into some light in a sec. Oh, I'm shivering. This is the latest I've ever done a stream, by the way. Usually we do them like before 12 at least, innit? I think usually like the latest ones we do are usually around about from 9 o'clock, maybe till about 11. But I've never actually started a live stream at 1 o'clock in the morning, like ever. So I don't know how this live stream is gonna pan out. It could be good, it could be whack. Who knows? We might walk into some zombies. We might see an alien. You never know. We are in a random city, by the way. But yeah, I think I'm over exaggerating saying that we're gonna see aliens. I mean, come on. A bit peak, innit? I wouldn't want to see an alien if there was an alien. Oh, we're finally walking into some light. You know when you walk around these hoods in Bradford, yeah, it's just pitch black. It's like basically robber's delight, basically. I could get robbed, who knows? I ain't got naught to rob, but I could get attempted robbed. But like I say, the only thing they could possibly go for is my phone. But my phone would be smashed on the floor by the time anybody could rob it. So nobody gets it. I always say that. That is my trick. Launch it on the floor as hard as I can. So then they'll have to steal a broken phone. Well, it's a Friday night and I don't know why the takeaways are closed early. Don't know why. Usually a Friday night, the takeaways, people will be getting mashed in it. So a lot of takeaways should be open, but it's like a ghost town. Unusual for this kind of city, which is known for food and having loads of food open like 24/7. So yeah, is it like a ghost town? Has something happened what I don't know about? I walk down here all the time, like later than this sometimes, yeah. I'll be coming home from somewhere, or frame twos, or snooker or whatever. And then yeah. Right, keeping my eyes peeled right here. I thought that was a dog loose on my right, but it wasn't. It were a fox. I was ready to run. But like I say, I've never done a stream at this time before, yeah. Like, never past 12 o'clock. I should be tucked up in bed right now. That building had loads of people in it. And actually, I best not. It could be some important building. I was going to say, should I film in it? But then I don't know what building it is. Could be invading somebody's privacy. But there were loads of people in there, like, in that building right there. I don't know what it is though. At least more than 100 people just all scattered around a big room, and it's a big building as well. Slow down, pal, it won't hurt. I mean, come on, there's no rush in life to be that fast, I guess. Sometimes I think that, yeah. Like, is it really worth it? Just driving as fast as you can or whatever, and trying to risk it like a biscuit. You see this right here? It's gonna snow. It's -1 now, yeah, but I can feel a little snow droplet, so I hope it don't snow. But like I was saying, yeah, a couple of days ago it was 16 degrees in the UK. 2 days later now it's ready to snow. You can't make that shit up, I swear to God. Really annoyed because I was getting all nice and cozy with all the nice, the March weather, innit? Things were starting to get warmer. And then now we're going backwards straight into winter. But then this time last year, it was snowing, wasn't it? Well, in March it was snowing, should I say. Well, it's definitely a ghost city right now. A zombie city, if anything. I definitely needed the walk, yeah, because I've been sat down working all day. Like, generally sat down since 9 o'clock this morning in the same place. Just working and working. So now I need this walk. Everybody's out partying right now, innit? Probably getting mashed. I'm just going for my walk. Gonna smoke my spliff in a sec. I think it is spliff time. Let's be real. Spliff time's coming in a sec. I've got the worst toothache in the world as well. Toothache's a bummer, yeah. Have you ever had that toothache, yeah, where like the slightest bit of cold on the wind touches it, your mouth's just throbbing? That's what I've got right now. But then this suit should heal it, I guess. But yeah, I'm not recommending it as a natural medicine, I guess. But I don't have no paracetamol. And no way I went to garage, innit? That was the only place that were open. And they were selling Anidin for $5.99. And I'm like, is it 16 capsules? And he's like, no, 8. And I'm like, yo, I'm not paying that. I'd rather suffer with toothache than get robbed. For real. What's everybody's... Right, we've got 7 people here. Oh, bless up to the 4 people that smashed the like button. What's your weekend saying? Is anybody getting mashed? I'm not getting mashed. I work too much to get mashed, eh? I mean, come on, I'm 30 years old and I've only ever been nightclubbing like 3 or 4 times in my whole life. Not sure like the bang on numbers to be precise, but it's definitely not been much. That would be funny though, if like, maybe one day I'm going to do a live stream just partying in the nightclub. I'm going to do that. Maybe next week. Yeah, we're going to do that because that would be really funny. I'll probably get started on it by a few geezers maybe. But I'm looking forward to the fun. But if you want to see an English town at night, there you go. Maybe somebody's watching from overseas. It's a bit colourful. It's looking like aliens. But it's all these bright lights in Bradford. Well, let's see. I'm trying to find my spliff in my pocket, but I found my spliff, but I've brought my lighter. Hopefully. Yeah, I've brought my lighter, thank God. I sometimes do that, roll a spliff, yeah, go for a walk. Then I even forget my spliff halfway, like about 10 minutes away from where I rolled my zoo, basically my house, and then I can't win because sometimes I'll forget my lighter. So then I'm thinking, damn, I just wanted to go for a walk with a zoo, but forgot the things to light it. All the things to smoke it. You want to see that beautiful hotel right over there? 5-star hotel. It's not even a hotel, but it looks like one, I guess. Right, I'm gonna run and get over here. I don't think I can make this one. I don't think I can, no. Definitely don't want to be doing no jaywalking. Yorkshire Rescue, what's that? I never seen that. I just seen a van what just said Yorkshire Rescue Service. What does a rescue? Do they drive round at night? Maybe they rescue like animals that get run over. Maybe, who knows? Right, we're getting to the usual location. Oh, my bad. Do you know my chat has been, Hey guys, my bad. My chat has generally been disabled the whole time. And I've only just seen my chat right now. I was thinking, why is there no chat coming through? But now I know why. Yes to Jacob. Carly, big up to you. And hi Crystal, how are you doing? Hope you're blessed. But yeah, my chat, sorry about that. I generally thought there were no spectators. I thought it was just a few heads just watching, not saying all. But yeah, it's my side. The chat broke. Be careful where you are, please. Yeah, for real, Crystal, will be. But I hope you're blessed. You definitely got to be alert around here, I guess. They'll be getting sweet chin music. But yes, big up Crystal. I hope your son's blessed as well. I remember you saying a few weeks ago. Well, hope all's well over in America. Big up Cosmo. Bless up. You did a 2 AM stream before. I watched it. Oh, was it? I must have forgot. I must have been bait. Well, that's probably only one 2 AM stream, I guess. Well, this can be the second. I knew I did one late, but I didn't know it was that late. That's the one what I was on about then. I remember doing one really late, but are you sure it was 2 a.m? I don't think it was 2 a.m, but I think it was late. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Angel, bless up to Angel. Bless up Crystal. Use some whole clove crust or crush. Or to rub in the tooth, I know what you are. Clove oil. You know, cause it's late right now, a lot of things are closed, yeah. And I went to the local garage, which is the only place that's open. And yeah, they tried to tell me, yeah, like yeah, $5.99 for some anidine, and I was like, yo, usually that's the expensive tablets, but they didn't have no other ones except for the $5.99 ones. So I thought I'd rather have toothache than them just, yeah, rob me. Generally, the same pack in Lidl's are £2. So I think I could just get 3 packs of it tomorrow if I've still got toothache, maybe. Right, at least I know my chat's here and I bet everybody thought I was being ignorant at first. If I ever start the stream and I'm just talking and it's like I'm not replying to anybody, sometimes my Wi-Fi or whatever the hell it is, I'm in a town where they're practically probably still on dial-up connection, and the connection goes a bit dodgy sometimes. But yeah, definitely will stay safe. Yeah, I definitely will, guys, for real. Ambler, be careful, please. It's dangerous in town at night. Yeah, it definitely is. To be honest, yeah, where my estate is, yeah, I'd say that's more dangerous. But obviously, I know people around there. But where I live, yeah, somebody's generally been chefed up there as well. This afternoon, somebody got chefed up. They survived, but they got chefed up basically. But I heard they survived, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I always hear stuff outside my window and stuff. But obviously, I wouldn't ever do a live stream around my own area. Like, that's just a no zone, just for everybody around there, and like, yeah, me as well. I don't want to be walking around like I'm some kind of some surveillance guy or whatever. So I do it far away from my home as possible, for them reasons as well. And I get along with a lot of people around there, but it's just a really like kind of dodgy neighbourhood, like all the other estates, to be honest. Every other estate's dodgy as well. Yes, big up Lindsay, big up Barefoot. I am in your walls. I was reading that name then, but yeah, bless up. 100% guys and girls, like town, yeah, it is bad, yeah, but the estates where basically what's classed as a hood, I'd say that's worse than actual town, if you know what I mean. But it can, to be honest, you never know what's around the corner. You can't say like it's dangerous here and not dangerous there though, I guess. Unless you're in like the safest place in the world, maybe. What you doing out about at 1 a.m? Oh, it's 1 a.m. right now. And yeah, I was at my mate's and I just ended up having some spliffs in it. He drinks, but I don't drink. And then yeah, we're just watching some stoner movies and that. Kind of funny. So I just thought, you know what, while I'm on my way home, I was gonna get a taxi, but I don't like jumping in taxis, especially when I'm stoned, because my head just be spinning around and it's not a good combination. I get motion sickness as well sometimes, yeah. So when I'm stoned as well, the mixture of me blazed and jumping in a taxi, I wouldn't want to throw up in some random guy's taxi as well. And it saved me money by walking, I guess. Chefed up, someone gets kidnapped and someone cooks them. No, chefed up means basically, I'm trying to say it in a PG way, like slicing the bread basically when you cut bread in half. If you know what I mean. That's what happened to somebody, but they survived, thank God. Yes, Vlad. Big up, Vlad. Hope you're blessed, brother. And sorry at the beginning, guys, as well. If anybody thought I was ignorant, like, yeah, I couldn't see the chat at first. It wasn't appearing. And then randomly, I must have walked into a strong connection spot. And then the chat just randomly reappeared. And I thought, damn, look at all these people that have been trying to talk to me. And it's like I'm being ignorant. But yeah, my bad. Haha, I learned something today. Yeah, so if you ever go to UK or anybody mentions chefed, or if they say somebody got chefed, yeah, just it's not no restaurant, so be safe, I guess. You just do get some dodgy characters around at this time, I guess. They all look like little midgets, so don't know if it's just me. I'm not even that tall, but there's a lot of short people in Bradford. I'm only like, well, I'm 5'9", no, 5'11". Yeah, 5'11", just short of 6 foot, I guess. And everybody seems to be really short in Bradford. I don't know if it's something in the water, something what they're eating, but I probably eat the same as them. I think there's some drunks. Drunks scare me. Definitely the randy ones, you know, when you just know they're going to be randy, yeah, and you can see them from the distance or over the road. I probably look like an idiot. I just yeah, sometimes you just got to keep your eyes to yourself, innit, especially at night, because you don't know, they still could be crazy. I went outside to grill a couple of steaks today because the rain started up again. I got them done about 5 minutes before it started to rain again. Oh, luckily, yeah, that's lucky, Crystal, for real. We know they're going to be some nice steaks, so you save the steaks for real. Some like, we're like, you know what, we don't want to ruin Crystal's steak, so we're going to let her get it in time. Because sometimes, yeah, you can be in England, for example, go for a picnic, it's all nice, and all of a sudden the rain just drops down. But yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of rain. Right, it's a ghost town, but it's still lit up. I can hear some suitcase, or somebody's dragging a suitcase. No, that's drums. Yeah, I thought somebody was dragging a suitcase. My bad, it's some kind of drums. Let's go see. I'm not walking into some like weird chanting like scary Zionist thing. 'Cause I can hear some weird sound somewhere. But it's starting to sound like drums the more closer I get. Like, who's playing drum? Well, it is Friday night, I guess. But somebody's drumming away right now. I sat out in the cold last night watching the lunar eclipse. Yeah, everybody's been on about that. I must have missed it. I've never actually seen one. I've probably always been asleep or working, I guess. But everybody on Facebook's been posting pictures of it. Late night drummers right now. Welcome to Bradford at 1 AM. What is this, like the crack convention of drums? The drum band of crack. These don't mess around, mate. They're having their own party. Who needs music when you can get somebody to just set up some drums with an Asda trolley or whatever? They were so good, they literally melted in my mouth. Yum. Oh, you're making me hungry, for real. Nah, but somebody just said, have you eaten? Oh, yeah, Angel. You know what I had? I had pulled pork, and it was with rice. Then he ended up making some garlic bread, like a garlic bread pizza, which were pretty nice as well. In fact, let's just turn back and let me show you this guy. Hopefully it's not no psychopath saying don't film me, because he's on some crazy drums. But yeah, they look like they're having a good time. Yes. Welcome to the late night band, I guess. In fact, maybe because I thought they were giving me the good old don't film me look. But yeah, we are in public and you are playing drums, so I guess I'm gonna film it. I guess. I thought he'd be happy that I'm filming him, giving him a spectate, but he gave me the death stare like, mate, I'm gonna put these drums around your head. Somebody's smoking some hella pucker right now, and I've just got a haze joint today, like a really, well, yeah. I'm gonna say the guy that I got it off, he told me it was Stardog, and I've got it home and it's just been haze. I hate when that happens. I don't even really like haze either. Ambler, be careful. Yeah, definitely, for real. You've got to be. Always got my eyes peeled, but because you don't know who's who. You don't know what anybody's capable of these days. The summer's out, so random people will be out at late nights, I guess. It's crazy. Like, I think give it till next month, even though it's really cold right now, but because it's been sunny lately, like, people will be out late at night, and when summer comes around, you're gonna see Bradford just full. I'm full of everything. Or was fully eclipsed at 2 AM. I've seen the thingies of them. They look pretty cool. All the images. It was like a purpley blue thing, wasn't it? Is this Tesco open? I think it is. From crackheads to mash heads to every head that I've passed right now, and I can still hear the drummer on the left hand side. Gibberish. Sometimes. Hello from Oklahoma. Yes, Anna Rowland. Bless up, Anna. Hope you bless. Think you should sit down and smoke your zoot. Yeah, I definitely should. I'm gonna go down here, yeah. I'm gonna go to the Blazers corner and just have my zoot. We'll go back to the drummer. I just thought I'd see what's happening around here, but there's nothing much, I guess. I also need a drink. I've got dry mouth, so I'm gonna smoke half my zoot, and then yeah, gonna go find another shop. I just didn't really want to spend. Well, the garage near me is really dear lately. Where the one on Leeds Road, that one's decent because they do things half price at night, so you might be able to get a sandwich where they're going to reduce it for the next day, and you get there late at night, but then sometimes they are stale, but sometimes it's all bless. But yeah, I'm definitely needing this suit now. Well, I'm not needing it because I've actually had a little sesh today. I ended up watching Half Baked. Have you ever seen Half Baked? If you haven't seen that, yeah, that's a funny, hilarious movie. You probably have seen it, but like the one with Dave Chappelle, whatever his name is, or Chappell. Is it Dave Chappelle? Chappell, I don't know if I'd never say his name right, but you know who I'm on about, innit? It's hella funny. Get yourself home, G, make a nice cheese toasty and kick back, Ambler. Cheese toasty vibe, yeah? Saturday night, bro, you know, I've been sat down working all day, yeah, so I do need a little walk, and I don't mind the night walk. Sometimes you see less people on a night, if that makes sense. Even though you probably might see like an odd weirdo maybe, but like, yeah, I used to do a lot of things on, especially when I used to have my dog. I used to take her for long walks on a night. 1 hour walks and stuff. So I'm keeping up to me walking routine because I've been slacking. It's Chappelle, Dave Chappelle. So Dave Chappelle, yeah, that's it. Funny guy. Remember Blue Streak as well? He was in that with Martin Lawrence. I watch a lot of like old school movies still to this day. Like movies what I made like in the past 10 years, I've really not been a kick. I love my 90s movies all the way till like your 2010 era maybe. And then after that all the films just didn't hit the same. I don't know why, if it's because I'm getting older, and that's just what you say when you get older, but I don't know, they don't hit the same. No, actually one movie was okay, it was called The Terrifier. Terrifier 3. Well, 1 and 2 was kind of whack, but yeah, Terrifier 3 was kind of disgusting, but at the same time it was kind of a comedy. Crazy in Bradford there, yeah, for real. Blue Streak, damn, I watched that in cinema. Yeah, definitely, that's one of my favourite movies, Blue Streak. They go get the like, there's a diamond, they rob a diamond, and then like they stash it in an old building, and they get caught by the police. Then the guy gets arrested, I think, for like 5 years or something. And then when he comes out, the building where he stashed the diamond is now a police officer built a police station basically. And yeah, I just really like the story. Pineapple Express is a good stoner movie. Yeah, that's also a good one as well. I like me American Pies too. They're not really stoner movies, the American Pies, but it gives you that stoner vibe. But yeah, definitely Pineapple Express. I've only seen one of them. Superbad. What about that? That's funny. That is hilarious. Well, I've got my front row seat right now. Well, I can just hear this random guy play some drums with no melody. He needs a melody, he needs a guitarist right there. A guitarist. Right, I'm surprised nobody's gonna walk up to me and ask me for some zoot. Because when I started Spark this year and I seen some dude look straight over, and yeah, I just never give nobody, like, this sounds sham, yeah, but I never give strangers any of my zoot ever. like ever. And plus I don't want to be passing it to some stranger and then something happens to him, or yeah, they put it on the lips. I don't know where the lips have been. Don't know what they've been sucking. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a bit mean to say. You remember Big Mama's House? Yeah, Big Mama's House, that was funny as well. Definitely a top movie, for real. I was definitely watching out for the guy in the valley what's walking over that road now. He's got a valley on. As soon as I thought, I sparked my zoot and I thought he could smell it. Because as soon as I sparked it, I seen him walk in this direction. But I think he's on other things. He's going to the dark spots. Look out for them kind of guys. I mean, it's night time, so maybe his face is cold, and it is pretty cold. But still, I never trust a man in a valley. I wouldn't ever let him get that close. Or I'll try not to let him get that close. They may succeed, who knows, but I try not let them. I like a movie called Year One. It was so funny. Year One, yeah? Is that like is it based on like back in the Stone Age? Has it got The Rock in it? Or is it, am I on about a different movie? It might be Crystal. Jack Black Crystal. Yes, Jack Black. Top G. Yes, Thomas Clemens. How you doing, brother? Hope you're blessed. Ever seen Frankenhooker? I actually hadn't, you know. I generally hadn't, no. Guy goes out and chops up, I'm just going to call them booty workers, to put them back together to bring his ex back. Yo, that's crazy. That is definitely crazy. Ignoring my comments, Ambler. No, what have I missed, not Crystal, Angel? I've generally not ignored anything. Ambler, be careful. Did I read that? I'm pretty sure. Oh, you should sit down. Yeah, I read that. But yeah. My bad, Angel. If you've sent something and it hasn't come through, maybe. Because sometimes that does happen. Like, I see comments come through different timing, so sometimes it gets a bit delayed. But my bad. It's hilarious. And then Crystal. Head explodes when he gives them drugs that are too strong. What, it literally explodes? Brains all over. That's crazy. I just visioned it in my head. I don't know if I should have laughed, but I just imagining somebody text something and then head just explodes. Yeah, it's mad. It reminds me of something. Yeah, there's this guy, you've probably seen it. There's a guy blowing up this what is it now, this float, like them things what float in water. He's blowing one up, yeah, and this dude's come running down some stairs and he jumps on it, and because the guy's been like blowing it up, like his head explodes. Obviously it's fake, yeah, but for the time that was made, it looked really real. Like, I always thought it was real till obviously years later, obviously discovered that things aren't always true. But it was kind of shocking. But yeah, but I was only young as well. I shouldn't have really laughed at it, but it was vice versa. I thought, no, that's sham if that's real. But then if it wasn't real, I also had a funny side that could laugh to it, I guess. Ambler, you ever think you would be able to walk around this much if you weren't live streaming? Or will you get bored? To be honest, I don't know. No, I would go for a walk, but I wouldn't probably walk down to town and like. I'd probably just. I don't know, because obviously I do like to go for walks, but it definitely won't be at this time, I guess. But then, to be honest, even if I want live streaming, I'm still sometimes out and about, like maybe going to the shop, going to go get munch, or coming back from somebody's house, or yeah. So I'm always like still walking through town, but I guess I won't be walking around like talking, I guess, because I've got something to talk about, and like I'm reading comments. Sometimes you guys, you've got things to say about the town as well, so it always gives me something to read, I guess. Have you ever seen 100 Ways to Die? Or 1000 Ways to Die? No, but I've heard that saying. 100. No, I've heard something else. No, actually, it might say that 1000 Ways to Die. Choose one. Then it drops into a tune like a reggae tune. But I ain't actually seen a movie. Two guys cruising the streets. One sticks his head out of the car. The driver comes too close to the mailbox, and it takes his friend's head off. Yo, that's crazy. That's mad. That's another movie where somebody's head's getting taken off there. I probably would watch it though. Sometimes I do like gory movies. Depends how I'm feeling. Well, but not too gory though. I think, yes, the Saw and Hostel, that's where I drew the line. Where I'm more like Scream, kind of like the natural horror, like Michael Myers kind of horror. Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well, that's okay. Apart from one scene as well that was also nasty, but I still watched it. Sometimes I do have to turn away and think, yo, and I'm a guy as well. Sometimes you're thinking you guys should be able to watch this, but there's some things I've had to turn away before. Like, damn, I know it's not real, but damn, this is hard to watch. When it gets too gory. Now, definitely human hedgehog, I'm going to say, what is it? Human centipede, yeah. Where the guy saws people's mouths to each other's booties and stuff. That guy who designed that movie needs help. That's all I'm going to say. I remember, but I borrowed it off of one of my friends. I said, can you lend me some horror movies? And one of my friends just goes, oh yeah, I've got this. It's a new movie. It's just come out. Didn't think out of it. Borrowed it off him. Put it in my DVD player. You know, at the time when you got them, like, ones that somebody's burnt on LimeWire. But anyway, yeah, I put it into my DVD player. Then I've been watching it. Been thinking, yo, is this going to be like some Hostel film? Night were 10 times worse. Like some sicko guy put lips on people's booties. Kind of definitely one of the worst things I ever watched still to this day. Just the concept of that. Crazy. The show. You not scared of all the crackheads at night? Not really. To be honest, what does scare me, in case it's like got a needle on me, but like I definitely flip if I got into a situation like, or if they scratch me. But I just know that I've been in that many fights in my life, yeah. Like sometimes these crackheads are just like, not all of them are crackheads. Some of them are generally homeless, but some of them you just push over and they fall over. They're like jelly. They'll fall out the skin. But yeah, that's if they get too close. Where I'm like, I like to keep my personal space with them sometimes. It's like, hey dude, don't come any closer. But yeah, I never really get into, surprisingly, any situations with like, well sometimes actually, I'm going to say with crackheads, I've had like about 20 locations on this channel with a crack. If you've watched some of my streams in the past, yeah. But that's through the daytime as well. I think that's when they're rattling for the fix or whatever. And on the night time, maybe they're a bit more chill because they've had like the gear or whatever. I mean, them ones over there are making their own rock band, so I really rate it. I hope this becomes a regular thing. I actually like the new theme of them just making drums out of some of the drums have holes in them, but it's still making a good drum beat, I guess. But yeah, it's been drumming away for time, the same guy. He's loving it. So I rate him. One guy hooked electricity through a cow's heart, screws the heart too much electricity, and has a heart attack. That's crazy, Lindsay. That's mad. I'm so tired now. You're tired, Angel, yeah? Have you ever seen the South Park episode making fun of the human centipede? Yeah, I have. That's funny as well. I could stand that because obviously it's a cartoon, but they're actually watching the actual human centipede movie. Damn. I was only young as well at the time when it came out, by the way. Like it came out, what was it? The first one came out at least 16 years ago. So I'm thinking I must have at least been maybe about 14, 15. And watching that, I didn't even know what kind of movies that were like. I knew about Saw and stuff, but like that was just taking it to the level above. I think that guy thought, you know what? These people have made Saw movies, these people have made Hostel. What can we do to go a step ahead of these guys? You know what? We'll just make a big giant human centipede and staple each other's lips to each other's booties. Yeah. Maybe without the staples, I'm joking, but yeah. Now the staple thing to make a big human contraction, and the concept of it is pointless. Why? Like, what kind of crazy scientist thinks that? Like, what's it gonna do for the world? But it was generally his actual project. He had it wrote down on paper and stuff. And I thought, nah, this movie's going too far-fetched just to stitch somebody's lips to something. You should watch Scary Movie. They are 5 different movies, but they are comedies. They are so funny. Yeah, Scary Movie. I've only watched Scary Movie 1, 2 and 3, but yeah, I've heard, yeah, there's another 2 out that I need to watch. But yeah, they're definitely some of my favourite comedy flicks, for real. That's what I like. They're definitely up there with my favourites. Comedy horror. I love comedy horror. Although I do like horror movies, like serious horror movies, but not when it's like Human Centipede. That gets a bit too sick. But when it comes to like comedy horror, I love it. Like that's how I seen what's that I were on about earlier? What were it called now? The Clown movie, the Art the Clown movie. I've just totally forgot the movie because I remember it being from Art the Clown. And no, The Terrifier. That's it. That's kind of a comedy in a way as well. But yeah, a bit more creepier because it's a bit creepy in it. But yeah. Still a good movie, but it's not for everybody, by the way. Like, some people think it's really gory. Yeah, some things are a bit mad on it. I won't like lie. I think there were 2 things I had to kind of look away, only because I was eating a hot dog in the cinema while I was watching it. And yeah, there was a scene and I'm there eating a hot dog with ketchup and mustard, and then I seen the same colours come out of somebody's like flesh, and I just looked down at my hot dog and I thought, you know what, I need to leave it to slide a sec. They need to stop messing around. Sully Kyle to their Q. I don't know what that means, but my bad. I can't read that word. Dericious. Am I saying that right or wrong? Yeah, come wake me up, Ambler. Could do with cuddles right now. Ha ha. Well, bless up, I guess. Lindsay, it a pet cemetery. Oh, we love a short king. What do you mean? Short people? There's not wrong with short people, I guess. There's a lot of short people in Bradford. I was saying it at the beginning of the stream. Like, I just like see a lot of short people, although there is some tall people. Nah, I'm just sounding weird now. I'm going on about tall people, but yeah, I'm generally on about humans. Yeah, like I always walk past people in Bradford and they're really small in comparison. You go to the next town, it's like they're growing height in different towns. And I'm not even tall, by the way. Well, I don't consider myself tall, but yeah, everybody else in Bradford makes me seem to look tall. I can see loads of short guys in front of me as well. There's a lot of short guys. Well, and now I can see some randomer in a suit walking with somebody what's got a cider can in their hand by the looks of it. You can't make that up. Obviously, I don't want to film him, but I can walk the opposite way and you might be able to get a glimpse of the guy in the suit walking with the woman with a cider can. I probably can't see. Ambler, your eyebrows are so on point. Well, I have got a little scar there. That side's my scar. But yeah, I just let them grow, I guess. I've never shaved them though. I once lost a day, so I had to shave my eyebrows, but I never went through with it. I'm glad I didn't. Night everyone, hope you all get home safe. Ambler bro, oh barefoot, bless up bro. Night brother. You know what as well, have you ever seen what is it, that episode of South Park? What did the tech piece that? No, Imagination Land. That's one of the funniest like ever. Like Imagination Land, yeah, came out years before it went on Paramount Comedy, like years prior before. And I remember, I downloaded it off like a dodgy website, and then it was like a full movie. Like it was an uncut version as well. I've still got it on a hard drive at home as well. And the one that they put on Paramount Comedy, they cut a lot of stuff out as well. A lot of funny stuff got cut out. Now there's a guy with a belly blasting trap music. There's a guy playing drums right in, like about 50 meters from each other. Some guy walking past with trap music on speaker, and some guy playing drums. If he walks a bit closer, he might be able to give the drum guy a melody. His hands must be vibrating, I can tell you that. I'm using pumpkin scented soap and it smells like really good despite being out of season. Or does it actually make you smell like pumpkin then? I've never really actually smelt a pumpkin. I've only ever owned one pumpkin in my life, and it was when I was younger at Halloween. Didn't really celebrate Halloween. My mum wouldn't let me go out at night and knock on strangers' door half the time. Because they do say, only knock on people's door, you know, when you go Halloween. But when I was a kid, I didn't really know anybody. And the people I knew, they just didn't answer the door. But yeah, I'll tell you a trick, yeah. When I was a kid, yeah, I was from the estate, innit? Like, it's bare rough. But we used to go to, like, the posh areas. And they'd give you loads and loads of sweets, like... Yeah, I'd never trust the ones that were already open, though. But the ones in the wrappers, munchies were sorted. I swear I was just aware of my own shadow then. You probably can't see my shadow, but I thought, who's this lurking behind me? But it's my own shadow, because all I'm hearing is random drums. And I can see a rat on the field. Or is that a squirrel? Let me just see. Let me see this, if this, oh, you missed it. No, it's there. That was a huge rat, by the way, a huge rat. Yo, that rat's massive. Right, I don't want to get attacked by a rat. I don't want to get bit by one. Definitely scared of rats. Rats and crackheads, yeah. Get scratched by one of them, it's equally as diseased. I had a friend once, he got scratched by a crackhead on arm, yeah. This was back in the day, and his arm started swelled up the day after, and he got like some kind of infection. That's why I'm always a bit wary of like the ones with long nails. My nails sometimes get pretty long, yeah. Only on my, that nail's kind of pretty long. But I need it to roll my zoot round sometimes. So yeah, but it's not like to the point where it could stab somebody. You know, when it gets to a stabby point, you definitely don't want that. Imagination, Adrian Ridgway, yeah, that Imagination. That song that went on for like about 10 minutes. They had a 10-minute segment of that dude singing Imagination song. Hilarious. You thought, I don't know, I could probably listen to that song. I generally have remixed it as well. As a music producer, I once remixed that Imagination song. Sampled it back in the day. I made a house beat, it was funny. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on YouTube. Ambler's my best friend, love you, King. Oh, bless up, Angel. Halloween is my favourite holiday. Or this season, like the spooky season, basically. It is cool, I'll tell you that. When you see like Halloween decorations and stuff, it does get cool. Some people take it to the extreme where the whole house is generally spooked out. Pumpkins in every like window. The whole house is like got like a big sheet over it, like it's a big giant ghost. Somebody did that on my street, yeah, back in the day, yeah. Turned out it was a wrong one. It didn't have no kids or anything, but we used to go there, used to give us sweets and everything. But then years later, police were at his door and he got arrested for you know what. But yeah, he used to take it bare extreme. Never did out to us or anything, but I think we was a bit too old. We was like 14 going Halloween. So we generally will probably still look like adults. What are you smoking there, bro? Some lame haze. Some of the worst haze I've ever had. I hope my guy's watching. He told me it was Stardog, bro. But yeah, this isn't even just like I sometimes don't mind haze, yeah, but this is a bang like the bang standard haze where it's just haze, nothing to it. His arms must be hurting by now. He's been drumming for at least a good half an hour non-stop. I have a rat tattoo. You have a rat tattoo? Really? $100. Right, let's walk through some lights. There's no shop open. I've got really bad dry mouth, but there's no shop open close. I know where there's a vending machine, but I'm pretty sure that's only card only. There's one near the train station in Foster Square. So I might, nah, I'm not, because I know for a fact it's card only. So like the crackheads can't rob the cash out of them no more. There used to be one near Foster Square, yeah, what got left out overnight, and they'd either smash it through and steal all the drinks, or like, yeah, they'd rob it. But they'd still put one there. I thought, whoever owns that machine must have loads, because they'd still put one there, but they'd make it stronger each time or try, but then it'd still happen. My IG is the girl with the rat tattoo. That's a cool name. The girl with the rat tattoo, yeah. Lemon haze only when it tastes how it smells. I done off amylol. You know what, Naveed, yeah? This one what I got told, yeah, my guy's gone like, oh, it's I said, is it dog? 100%. I 100%ed him, yeah, and he's like, yeah, 100%. Then obviously, I've had to go in some kind of car park. I've jumped in, like took it. Didn't think out of it because I could also smell dog as well. Like I could smell something really like pucker. So I'm thinking, yeah, I've got it. So I got to get home, roll the zoot, which is this one, which I'm smoking now, yeah, and it's I could smell it wasn't dog, But I got home and I text him, I go, this smells like haze. And he's like, no, I'm sure it's dog. So yeah. Like I do try avoid it. Haze is definitely the very last solution. Just say like if I can't get dog. Hello, it's Jessica from Chicago. Hi everybody. Big up to Jessica from Chicago. Bless up. I wish I was there because I have several different strains of weed you could smoke. Yeah, this one what I'm smoking right now is it's not even tasty. Like it's not tasty, and the ash is grey, fair enough, but what does that mean if it's got no taste? But sometimes you get bog weed, yeah, you be smoking it, yeah, the ash is like going all black and stuff, and it's like, yo, this is not even being flushed out properly. But I've had that issue a lot recently, to the point where I think, you know what, I might just stop. But I have definitely cut out due to, well, not due to that reason, but just to feel more motivated. Where because I'm walking around at night, I thought it's only right for me to have a zoot. So when I go home, I can just cabbage straight out and go straight to sleep. Wedding cake, bro. Kill. Yeah, wedding cake, I've had that before. That's actually strong, some strong stuff. I've got a pretty decent hybrid sort of bud, but also like 8 vape flavours to switch it up. So you're packing the flavours, bro, yeah? Different varieties. That's the only thing where I'm from, yeah, it's either haze or Stardog. Or like the stuff where, like when they call it Cali, they want like £30 for 1 gram, and I think, you know what, I'm not a smackhead. Like that's what a junkie would pay for crack. So I think, you know what, I'm not gonna pay them prices. Just, I don't know, I'd feel like I'm no better than a crackhead if I paid that price for a bud for 1 gram. Where at least maybe if I get a queue, like I do know, well, the guy what I get it off, yeah, it is actually sound, because it gives me like loads, sometimes 4 gram for like £20 here, like sometimes. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit cheaper, and sometimes it gives me it. But he's actually my mate as well, so that's kind of why, I guess. But I won't ever just spend like crazy money what people spend on it. I'm on the ice cream vape, it's the best one, Vlad. Ice cream vape, yeah. The weed is so good, it's like crack, haha. That's what I'm saying, like, I don't know, what's the most anybody's ever paid for like a bud? Like, what's the most you'd ever, or what you've ever spent? Like, the most I've ever spent, yeah, I think it was like a gram for £20. And then I felt as stoned as I would off Stardog, because Stardog gives me the same kind of stone, if that makes sense. So I felt like I may as well have just got a Stardog, which is basically the same price as haze. Sometimes, surprisingly, haze, where I'm from, it's more expensive than Stardog for some reason. But haze doesn't seem to like stone me as much. Where like I never understood why why is Stardog not as expensive as haze. I just don't know. Cali over here, they just say it is people getting skanked. Yeah, no, it's grown in some boss man's loft or some G's loft or basement. And just because it's like a new fruity strain, like what's unusual around here, they get overexcited and think, you know what, we're just gonna buy some empty bags and call it Cali. We just need to get some printed bags to make it look legit. And because of the printed bags, yeah, they want like £30 for like, yeah, a gram of something what's definitely grown in somebody's loft. I don't know what that is, but I just stood on it. What is it? I was walking and thinking, what have I just stood on? But yeah, I don't think it is, unless that's like the final boss smack needle. I don't know what it is. Or I think it's like a squirted jelly pouch, whatever the hell it is. But I thought it generally was the Boss Needle of Bradford. I thought it was. Aussie of dog is 120. 140 in Aussie of Star Dog. Oh, so yeah, that's cheap. 120, 140. Yeah, that's like practically around my area sometimes. But sometimes they rarely have it. But when they have it, it's really cheap in comparison to this haze. What I don't like, this haze costs more than the dog. And I'm thinking, yo, I could have generally just maybe gone to a different estate. But then I only like getting it off my guy because he only smokes it himself, innit? And they don't sell anything else. You know, it's not going to be laced in anything. I don't like trusting it, like getting it off some random guy that pulls up on a pedal bike. Like they're offering you one thing and another, and it's like, yo, are you sure these things aren't being mixed or weighed on the same scales, bro? So yeah, I never really used to trust it. Just in case it it might not be spiked, but like they're probably using some cheap ass scales and weighing every single thing that they sell on the same scale, and yeah, mixing it up. But yeah, that's how you can get laced, I guess. Did have a friend back in the day who only smoked bud as well, and he went for one of them tests to see what he had in his system, and he had crack in his system, and he's like, I only ever smoke bud. And then I always said to him, yeah, that's why you should never get it off some random roadman in a dark park. If you don't know too much information, like what else do they sell? You don't want to be like getting it dabbed in somewhere else. Not in Handsworth. This one is called Cryptochronic. Cryptochronic. This one is Blueberry Banana. This one is called Idios MF. There's more I want. I went a little crazy. You got the varieties there, Lindsay. Like, yeah. The most common one I like in England or growing up, who remembers blues back in the day? Back in the day, it were blues and haze. And then these days, nobody even sells blues anymore. Like, a blueberry weed is hard to get because it's more like a weed. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not as strong as like the stuff you get these days. Giant rats everywhere. White Widow was good years ago. Oh, White Widow, yeah, actually. Back in the day, they used to have something called Kush. And I don't know if it was White Widow, but somebody said it was Kush mixed with White Widow. And when he had it, it was actually nice. But I don't even think it was a real White Widow. I don't think we've actually had like the real stuff, like what it's meant to be, if you know what I mean. We're just getting a wish.com over in the UK. White Widow was good years ago. Yeah, Auckland. All the popular strains are arse and the good ones are never around, I swear. Like the old school ones, what they sold back in the day. Like I remember blues. Blues is kind of it had like a really strong smell, like Stardog, if that makes. Obviously Stardog's a lot stronger, but it had a really strong smell where you could smell it from a mile off. Like, no matter what, if you've got Stardog in your pocket, compare it, like haze don't even smell really. You could have haze, yeah, and it's not going to linger. Whereas Stardog, it lingers on you. So like if you go inside a shop, it lingers. You walk inside any building, everybody's looking at you thinking you've got a farm on you. Yes, Dialogue Craft, bless up brother. Today they produce them for profit, not for effects. So high yield is priority. What time you ending? Probably in about 10 minutes, to be honest. Definitely in 10. I need to go to that shop up Little Orton in about 5 minutes, because that's probably, it's the closest shop to me right now, so we're gonna go Little Orton. I thought you said dial up crack. Dial up crack. Some of these round here are definitely being on dial up crack. People's head are rocking. Definitely the drummer has had enough right now. Did you hear the drums earlier? He was just there drumming for bang on half an hour non-stop. Not even one break, yeah? That guy drummed for 30 minutes straight. I gotta respect it. He needs hired. I think he needs to work a bit on his maybe drum melodies. But he did it for half an hour, so I gotta respect it. Used to be able to buy mushrooms over. Yeah, I've never, to be honest, never actually really tried anything else apart from the green. I never used to smoke, by the way, and just never used to smoke. And the first thing I ever smoked was like a bong, which was basically weed. And yeah, sometimes I like the chill feeling of it, I guess. Not always, because it's not all good. Bet they're like, I'm trying to sleep and you're drumming. I actually liked him drumming. It gave me a different atmosphere in the town, I guess, because I walked into some nice fancy drums. It's like a drum roll while we were streaming some background music, what we're not going to get copyrighted from. Whereas if we walk in Asda or Tesco, we get copyrighted because you're always playing radio music. But it's Friday and like I'm surprised. What's strange, this the Tills Green Weatherspoons, basically this is usually open till late, till at least 2 in the morning, and for some reason it's closed. But yeah, usually Weatherspoons. The drummer is still, it looks like he's rubbing his hands. I bet he's rubbing his hands because of all that drumming. But then it is cold at the same time. But I think it's really cool that he brought his full drum set in a trolley and just thought, you know what, I'm going to go into town centre with my drums and just play some drums outside. I rate it. He's even with his wife or whatever. Happy Friday, mate. Ah, bless up, brother. Alexandra, hope you had a blessed one as well. Left cheek, right cheek. Right here on YouTube, Lindsay. Bless up to him, I guess. The amps of like, it would draw it like, it looked like he was in his own world. It looked like it looked like he was closing his eyes while they were doing it. I didn't really want to film him because, yeah, they were giving me dodgy looks when I walked over in the beginning. But when I first realised somebody were drumming, but I thought, you know what, we can still listen. But yeah, it's stopped now. Is he gonna start drumming again? I want to hear some more drums. Drop it like it's hot. Snoop Dogg, goated. Yeah, Snoop Dogg definitely had some classics. It's a sign to go home. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm having my zoot right now. And yeah, no, in fact, I'm going to have my zoot. Go to my shop to go get a drink. And then head off home, I guess. Because it is a ghost town right now, apart from the drummer. A few dodgy faces. I know I'm going to get a... I'm cool. I'm good. Are you cool? You cool? Started staring at me like he wanted some wood. I don't swing that way, pal. It just looked like his eyes glue up. Unless he was... Nah. Maybe he was smelling that. But he was looking at my crotch. I thought, what's this guy doing? He just stopped and stared and just thought, why are you looking down there? I thought, is it my zoot? But my zoot was fairly high. The roadman. The wannabe roadman, but you still, I know they're kind of small, but some of them think they think they're Vikings or whatever. So, just got to watch out for them dodgy characters, I guess. Definitely a stranger man. Let's see where he's going. He's gone into dark. Into the dark, into the night. Is he approaching a random woman? Oh, gotta keep an eye on people like that, but then I don't think it's all. In fact, this rat's caught me off guard. Let's see where it's going. It's going on a cruise. Hi, big rat. He were huge, that, wasn't it? Run. I just didn't like the way he was looking at me, so I thought, dude. I thought I'd show everybody the stream what this guy's staring at. And then he just randomly, he were in trance mode for a second. And then he snapped out of it and just walked off casually. But I do sometimes, I don't know. Especially because sometimes some geezers, I don't understand them these days. Like, I know Bradford's a multicultural place, yeah. But I always understood people, blatantly. But some people, you can't even understand what they're saying these days. It's like, what are they even saying? I'm in a new world. But anyway, peeps, yeah, big up to everybody. I'm going to get off. And bless up Lindsay. And bless up everybody. But yeah, I'm going to get off now. I actually am. In fact, 1 minute, what's my battery on? My battery's on 4%. So we'll just 4% it, I guess. Right, I'll spark my zoot right now. What is the connection like? Is my connection terrible or what? Do you know what it is, yeah? The drunks, people that be walking drunk through here, yeah? You need to be careful of them dodgy men. It's right over there. I can see the guy that was staring. He's walking into little dark areas and shit. But and I seen him. Did you hear that woman what asked for a cig a minute ago? That's who he approached a second ago. I seen her trying to avoid him. She must have thought, even the crackhead were kind of scared of him, and that's unusual. They approach anybody and ask him for a cig. But I seen him staring at her, and then she swayed to the side, and then he carried on staring at her as well. But then he might have just been some crazy mental guy. Definitely a crazy guy, for real. But you don't know these days. A lot of booky people. He definitely off to do something with people. Probably. It's either that or he was just mentally ill, just walking around, just stopping and staring at people. Somebody's been on the whatever the hell that is. What is that? What percentage is this? Let's investigate. Oh, it's 12%. That's not too much, is it? Right, anyway, peeps, I'm gonna get off, yeah. Everybody take it easy. And oh, Candice McDonald, big up to you. Just about bedtime here Friday night. That's where I'm gonna be in about half an hour, I guess. I need to go to the shop, get a drink, then go home, and then cabbage to bed, I guess. But yeah, bless up everybody. And yeah, big ups, big up Drake, big up Crystal Richmond as always as well, Lindsay, Vlad, and everybody else who was here. My bad if you hadn't said big up. But yeah, safe peeps.